morning, welcome to Fort Koto, a town here in Uganda, and today I'm going to be going to visit some place where there are caves and some local myths about the caves, and check out anything interesting in today's vlog. And it's very early in the morning, and mostly here in Uganda, early mornings, that's where I find people making chapati, trying to open up their shops. So it's still very early, people have not come out yet. Yeah, so I decided to go out very early in the morning so I can go and check out places around. Yeah, people are just opening up businesses. Someone is talking about my video recording. Anyways, here we go. Let's go for this adventure and see what we have to find. So I'm crossing the road here. I have to take some samosas.
Sambusa bitano yabale sambusa kino.
Samosa is kozromo rich.
Harumwa masaza.
Hey.
Hey.
So here are samosas. Mpezi. Oh. So these samosas are made of cowpeas and some vegetable Irish potatoes. So let me take some too.
Sambusa. Thank you. Mama nguli
and this is how they prepare them. They get this thing of
sambusa, cowpeas.
Yeah, they get this thing called like chapati something, and then they put their peas, and then after they fry them, and we got our samosas.
And sambusa.
And these samosas are for 500, which is like very cheap actually. Let me take a walk. I'm eating my samosas. So in Uganda, usually we'll see these kinds of beds made of metals, double-decker beds. These are some kind of metal crafts that they do here. And then in this town there is a kingdom, so I'm seeing here a sculpture of their king. Let's go check it out. It's a sculpting place, and one person made this. I don't know which leader is this one, but looks quite amazing. And here a woman holding a traditional basket. These are the kind of things they use for putting milk. Yeah, and also that's one of the traditional things they drink milk from in this region of the country. I don't know who that's supposed to be, Mahatma Gandhi or something. Let's check it out. Hello. Namaste. I think that's Gandhi, looks like Gandhi. Anyway, that's the place around here. Let's carry on and see what we'll see along the way to where I'm headed. Check out these caves, some crater lakes and some hills. Let's go. So I've gotten a lift by hitchhiking. Anyway, this is the place I'm going to. It's 1.9 kilometers. There is a waterfall, and it's called Nyinamwiru Nyinamwiru, which literally means breasts of Nyinamwiru. The reason why I call it Nyinamwiru is because in these caves there are structures made like breasts, so they believe that, I don't know which king or whatever cut off the breasts of the lady and threw them away, and then they got stuck on the caves. Anyway, let's go check it out. And then that's cool. The uniform they put on, it's kind of an Irish, what is it called? Kilts? Something like that. it's influenced by the Irish people. So I don't know if I'll check out the school, but I'll make sure that I'll check out that school and you see that uniform. So here we go. So anyway, this is how mostly you find small towns in Uganda. A lot of greenish banana plantations, and yeah, so like not that much of population going on, where I find like it's crowded, unless of course you are in Kampala, which is more crowded, but here it's kind of fine. And then you find people grazing some cattle or cow, zero grazing. Like over there, let's go check out that cow. We say hi. And I'm starting to get feelings of a cool vibe. Nothing much going on here, just a village. And there is a cow there. So you find people are getting milk from the cow. I don't know if you can be able to see it. It's over there. Hello. Yeah, so let's continue my walking journey, and I find this cave and this waterfall. You see if we're going to enjoy. And of course here you'll find such houses from colonial times, influenced by the British, and a school which those people wear the kilt, is it kilt or whatever, such kind of an Irish uniform. The school was started by the British, so that's why you find these kind of houses around here, influenced by the colonialists. And there are some beautiful mountains over there, which we are going to hike and check them out also. So enough with the houses, let's carry on the adventure. So that's the school. I'll be checking it out, and then this is the route leading to Mabere Caves. So the great story about these Mabere Caves is that they are made of rocks, calcium carbonate. So they're in the caves where that calcium carbonate is, and they drip some water. But the myth about these rocks, that the tribe here, they believe that they are breasts of the daughter of the king. So what happened with this daughter is that she refused to marry the king's choice, like the husband the king had chosen for her, and she wanted to get married to the husband of her choice. So the king was so pissed off, and she ordered her breasts to be cut off, and they were thrown in the caves. So since that day, myths, the breasts have been bleeding milk, which is that water that drips from the caves, of course. So that's what the local tribe here believed for centuries, and you're going to go and check them out. That's the story behind these caves. And also there is a waterfall which we'll be checking out. I have not brought my swimming costume, I don't know. Let's go and carry on. Really, I can hear the sound of the water flowing. Let's carry on the adventure and see. Well, so here we go. Let's go check out the caves. And that's our tour guide. And we have to go through this bushy area and check out the caves and the waterfall.
Or feel at home, you are welcome. So I'm going to tour with you to various tourist attractions like the Mabere Caves, Mabere Nyinamwiru, There is a waterfall down there. It is a nice scenery for photos plus swimming. So you shall also look at that. Then there are also some features like stalagmites. Then there are historical bees. Then the different others of different animals. Now about the existence of Mabere caves. They existed between 13th to 15th century when there was a giant king called King Bukuku. So this king had his only beautiful daughter called Nyinamwiru. Then during that time there came a prophecy of Nabi saying that this daughter of King Bukuku will one time in future produce a son called Ndahura, and this son will become a king and replace King Bukuku from the throne. So this made King Bukuku troubled and worried and planned to kill that prophecy from being fulfilled. So one of the ways he used is to hire men who were energetic and strong, plus being brave, so that they could cut one of the breast of Nyinamwiru and dump it in the caves so that men do not admire her. It is like you ladies, you are very beautiful as I can see you because of your breasts. If one of your breast is cut off or chopped off, your beauty no longer stands. So this king made that trick so that Nyinamwiru is not admired by men, so that they don't fall in love with her and produce a king to replace him. He did that. That trick was fulfilled, but unknowingly that this Nyinamwiru was already impregnated by a slave called Simbwa. So time went on, Nyinamwiru became pregnant and produced a son called Ndahura. After producing a son called Ndahura, the king was again troubled, saying, how can I make that trick? And again, this Nyinamwiru becomes pregnant. So another trick he used is to hire men at this time who were brave and strong, so that they could kill Ndahura in order to prevent him from being a king. So the men who were hired to execute powers, instead they dumped that Ndahura in the swamp. We shall look at that swamp. And from there came a man with a good heart. That man was called Rugumbi. Rugumbi meaning someone making pots out of clay. So he had him crying and picked him from there. He nurtured him. He fed him with milk from the caves. We shall look at that milk. So that he reached an age of 25. So after reaching an age of 25, he became so strong enough.
So here we go, after a brief explanation of the history of the place and the myths, where they come from and why the caves are called Mabere Nyinamwiru. So now we are going to explore the caves, and this is the area where you have to pass through and remove these things from your way, roots, trees, and all the nature here. Let's go and check out the place. And here we come. There is a waterfall ahead. After trekking through this kind of forest or something, and it's over there. Let's go and check it out. And here is the waterfall. Let's go check out the caves. Though we are many here. So these are the caves here. So these are the caves, and this is basically geography. Though the local people here believe that the breast of Nyinamwiru you are thrown over there, and those white things, those represent the milk from the breast, and some kind of reddish stuff that they represent the blood, and this is what people believe here. So basically that's the cave, and yeah, the reddish things are over there. Basically there are chemicals, the greenish stuff, algae. Yeah, so that's it, guys. And you pay money to come and visit this place, only to come and see a rock and some meats and blah blah. Anyway, there is a beautiful waterfall, and there is no place to take a swim because there are very many stones there, and that's it. And surrounded with nature around. Yeah, but hope it was a nice tour. So let's go check out some other adventures, some crater lakes. Yeah, after seeing the caves, basically seeing rocks and whitish things being called milk, which is basically calcium carbonate.
You see the udder of the blood cow, the hogo? Gwenti. That's the udder. Then others, the udder of the dog. You can see up. Murora ikurum. Mulabayo. Mabere gembwa waguru wali. Gano gante. The choice. Those bees were meant for security. Yeah. Even right now, if we make a lot of noise, they can chase us because they sense that there is an attack or there is an enemy. So they were there, or they are there to symbolize security. Yeah. Don't get honey from there. Even if it is there, we are not allowed to get it from there because we fear they may swarm or they may attack us. Then that is a chimpanzee. It shaped itself in form of a chimpanzee. Chimpanzee. Then for the breasts of Nyinamwiru, they are these ones. Yeah, gano mabere ga Nyinamwiru. Lino lye basalako ne libeera limpi, lino lyempikkiridde olijjudde. Then all these breasts, the breast of the cow, the breast of the dog, and those of Nyinamwiru, they all bring white substance or milk when rain increases. Kuba bwebeera nyingi galeeta mata, gatonya mata. But it is all geography. Matter geography, water of the rain combining with limestone, dissolving, then falling through those rocks. Then it comes as white, but they consider it to be milk in culture. But yet it is it is limestone. Yeah, geography. So to Ganywa, we don't drink it because it is poisonous, and we don't believe in them. Yeah.
Well, one thing for sure, these are just normal caves, minerals and all, but one can't help think that for centuries, for years, people here, the local people here, used to believe that whatever they saw shaped like breasts, especially the end points, those were breasts for one of the daughters of their king, and believed all sorts of stories just to convey meaning for their culture, and not until science came and they're like, nah, this is just geography. Anyway, Let's carry on the adventure. Well, done with touring the caves and waterfall. I hope you enjoy this adventure. Now time to go check out the crater lakes around this area and some hills. So we are going to be trekking. So let's carry on the adventure and we see what's interesting around this area. So these are the hills we are climbing and sloping, and there are cows here, and cows here, people get milk from them, meat. So that's how people make money in villages here. And so let's carry on the adventure. Good morning, sir. Yeah, so this is the area around, and there are lots and lots of guava fruits, guava trees. These are the guava trees, but there are no any guavas to eat from them. So right now we are headed for the crater lake. Let's go and check it out, see if it would be worth it. This will be worth our time, worth the adventure. Well, already from here you can see the crater lake, and that's the one that we are going to be seeing. I don't know if we'll reach there or we are just going to stand at a viewpoint and just see it from a distance. Yeah, the place looks amazing, very natural. Oh, let's go check it out and carry on the adventure, see if there is anything amazing. So Africa is really a place for nature, visiting such stuff and mythical places. Other than that, there are no like concrete historical places to visit or structures or something like that. The only thing you have to do is you need to go out. You have to go and check out natural places like lakes, rivers, waterfalls, game parks. Though the problem with that would be most of these places you have to pay money to go and visit them, and they really charge a lot for tourists. And locals it's fair, but still a lot if you're not prepared. But anyway, all I can do is show you these places. Let's carry on. Hello. And here are host activities. Guys, one thing about hiking is how quickly you realize it's a mistake when you just started. I'm from over that side and we came around this crater lake and I want to go up that side. Whew. Well, that was it for this video. Let me finish my hike, and I'm not going to bore you with my hiking except show you around this amazing place and just tell you how nice it is. It's very nice, and I hope this adventure was interesting, nice to show you different parts of Africa, of Uganda. And well, as you can see, of course, something that is interesting here, there is that lake, and then there is this land in between, and then there is another lake there, small of course, not to be called a lake or anything, they are not even on a map. And then there is another one there. It's very greenish due to too much algae inside the lake, as I've been informed. Yeah, so that's it. So if you enjoy these kind of videos, me visiting around and showing you different places in Africa and getting you information about places you can visit, well, support this channel by sharing the video, subscribe. That's it. See you next time. Bye bye.